everyone, and hello Mr. Wali. My name is Nandwa Bestia Putri, and today I am going to present an argumentative paragraph analysis based on an article I cited from the Silly Journal. The article I chose is titled How Do They Interact? Exploring Issues of Interaction Forms in Online Writing Classroom. And this topic written by Anak Agung Putri Maharani and made Harry Santosa and published in 2025. This article investigates 6 forms of interaction in online writing classes and explore which interaction are most valuable and beneficial for students. Okay, based on my active reading of the study, I collaborate with Gemini to generate a strong argumentative paragraph. And here, I'm holding the film out of the paragraph, and it reads as follows. Effective online writing instruction should prioritize diverse and student-centered interaction because meaningful engagement significantly improves students' learning experiences and writing development. The finding of Maharani and Santosa 2025 demonstrate that student content interaction receive the highest increase in engagement, with 61% of participants reporting its importance, while students, and student-lecturers interaction were also highly valued. More importantly, students reported that activities such as peer discussion, collaborative work, feedback session, and direct guidance from lecturers help them develop ideas, improve writing quality, and remain motivated through our third course. Although some educators may argue that online learning limits communication and weakens classroom relationships, the evidence from this study suggests otherwise. In fact, when lecture actively facilitates interaction through technology, online writing classes can create supportive learning communities that encourage collaboration, critical thinking, and independent learning. Therefore, universities should promote multiple forms of interaction in online writing classes to maximize student engagement and academic success. Okay, now let us break down the structural scaffolding of this paragraph. An effective argumentative paragraph does not merely summarize. It weaponizes that to define a specific stand. The first is the main claim. The main claim appears in the first sentence. Effective online writing instruction should prioritize diverse and student-centered interaction because meaningful engagement significantly improves students' learning experiences and writing development. This is debatable claim because some people may believe that interaction is not the most important factor in online learning. Now, weaponizing evidence. Students' contents interaction 61%, students' lectures interaction 55%, and student-student interaction 50%. Student valued per discussion, collaboration, feedback, and lecture guidance. This paragraph supports the claim using findings from the study. For example, it states that student content interaction received the highest increase in engagement, with 61% participants recognizing its importance. It also refers to peer discussion, collaboration, feedback, and lecture guidance. Instead of simply reporting statistics, the evidence is used to prove the interaction collaborates directly to writing improvements and learning effectiveness. Okay, move to the next, refutation and counter-argument. The paragraph acknowledges an opposing viewpoints by stating, although some educators may argue that online learning limits communication and weakens classroom relationships, this sentence introduces an alternative perspective and makes the argument more balanced. And the last is resolution. The final sentence provides a clear resolution. Therefore, universities should promote multiple forms of interaction in online writing courses to maximize students' engagement and academic success. This conclusion reinforces the argument and offers a recommendation based on the evidence. Beyond its structural framework, this paragraph is highly persuasive because of its strategies use of meta-discourse. Now, I would like to point out how it's balanced both interactive and interactional markers. First, let us look at interactive meta-discourse, which guides the readers through the text. The first example is more important. The type is transition marker. Function signals a more important supporting point. This marker signals that the next piece of information is especially significant and helps readers understand the hierarchy of ideas. The second example is, in fact, the type is transition marker. The function strengthens and emphasizes supporting evidence. This phrase emphasizes supporting evidence and guides readers toward a stronger interpretation of the previous statement. And another example is, therefore, the type is transition marker and the function signals the conclusion of the argument. This marker signals the conclusion of the argument and clearly shows the relationship between evidence and conclusion. Next, let us examine interactional meta-discourse, which build a relationship with readers and establish the writer stance. The first example is significant. The type is booster, and the function is show strong confidence in the claim. Okay, the booster strengthens the claim by showing strong confidence in the positive effect of interaction on learning outcomes. And the second example is should. The type is booster and function expresses a strong recommendation. The word should expresses a strong recommendation and clearly indicates the writer position. Another example is may. The type is H and function acknowledges alternative viewpoints and show academic cohesion. This interactional marker helps the writer appear both confident and academically responsible. So here, I will read some key findings from the article. The first is student content, interactional. Received the highest engagement level, 61%. And the second, students highly valued peer discussion, collaboration, feedback, and lecture guidance. And the third is student lecture, student content, and lecture content interaction were considered the most valuable. And the last is multiple forms of interaction, improved engagement, writing development, contribution, and independent learning. Okay, in conclusion, collaborating with Gemini allowed me to understand how an argumentative paragraph is constructed through a clear claim, supporting evidence, and counter-argument and resolution. I also learned that meta-discourse markers play an important role in making academic argument persuasive because they guide readers and help writers express their stand effectively. That concludes my analysis presentation. Thank you very much for your time and attention. See you next time. Bye.